So after we ran through the runway there, we just went up the taxiway and the runway in front of the London International Airport here. There's planes taking off, so we had to wait a little bit, but we ran up there, out down to the other hangar on the side of the other side of the airport and back, and now we're on this little gravel place, and we're gonna show you how to clean off the Seeker Air Mag. So as I said in the other video while we were driving, these big handles here actually are attached to the magnet inside of the housing. So all it does is just pivot the magnet up and away from the pan on the bottom, which separates the magnet from all the debris you've collected. So to clean it off, we got 3 levers here. You got to pull all 3 of them. And they actually magnetize to the frame at the top, so you don't have to worry about holding it up the whole time, or holding it down, I guess. So once all these are pulled down, we'll get the truck to pull forward, and we should have 3 little piles of whatever we picked up. Now, because we're on gravel, you might think, oh, what if it's just you can't see it, it's in the gravel? We thought of that. We got power sticks. So the power stick comes with the magnet. So when you do clean it off on the gravel or wherever you're cleaning it off, you don't have to worry about spotting every single piece and picking it up. You can just run this power stick on the ground and it'll collect everything that comes off the magnet, and you deposit into these buckets. So we'll get the truck to pull forward, and then we'll do that. We pulled the truck forward here after releasing the magnets from the debris pan, so we've got them stuck up against the top of the frame. I removed this power stick before we pulled them away just so I have it. And after we pulled the magnets out of the truck away, we got 3 clear lines of metal debris that we picked up. And this is all very fine material. There's a couple washers and some screws, 1 screw, but most of it is just this snow bristle material that's used to clear snow from the runway. So that'd be done during the winter, and it's late fall here. So it hasn't been done since, maybe March, and there's still lots of them out here. So we got the power sticks here. There's a bucket on the back, or 2 buckets on the back of each sweeper. They just are bungee corded down. So you just move bungee cord, pull your bucket, and these are nice high quality buckets. There's no holes in them, so when you put the stuff in here, it should stay in here. And there's even a lid on the top, so as you're driving, it doesn't bounce out. Now we know you'll probably lose these, but you can get them anywhere. So you get your bucket, you got your power stick. So the Power Stick Pro Elite that comes with it will actually hold a very surprising amount of metal. So that's from 1 magnet. So one of the 3 trailers, that's what it's picked up. And you just swipe it with the power stick that quickly. And then the power stick, there's just a clean off sleeve with a button here. Drop it all off in the bucket. So we'll get the other 2 piles. Here's another pile. And with this power stick, you can just drag it right through the gravel because the magnet's packed on every side of the housing in here. So if you do drag whatever you've collected against the ground, it'll just wrap around to the other side of the magnet. So there's 2, and the 3rd one is right here. So just 1 swipe like that, flip it over, give her another one for good measure, because we are at an airport, we don't want this stuff out here. And there's a straggler, and there you go. The magnet's cleaned off. Got our power stick to clean everything, put it back in the bucket. Close your bucket up, put everything back on the trailer. So this just gets bungee corded back down. There's a little slot to hook into the bungee cord. And then this goes back in the rubber latches that are built into the trailer. So once you wrestle your Power Stick Pro Elite back in there, you get your top end, put that one back in. It's easiest to spread them apart and then drop the magnet in there like that. Close your latches up. It's probably good that it's a firm fit, just because you don't want these things flying off as you're driving too. And then when you're ready to sweep again, pop these back up. Now these are, the top of this is it's a 2.5 inch? Yeah, 2.5 inch solid piece of steel. So you might think, why do you need a 2.5 inch solid piece of steel for a lever? Well, that's to counterweight the magnet, so you don't have to pull as hard to go down. So this weight of the solid piece of steel on this lever against this magnet makes it like a 40-pound pull to clean it off. So you can see just one hand, you can just go like this and drop it down. It is a little heavy, but if you didn't have this extra steel here, it'd be even harder. So that's the entire clean off procedure for the new Seeker Air Mag in green.